Friday Football Fever, sponsored by GTCC, Hardee's, and Shift Ed.
Welcome into Week 11 of Friday Football Fever.
We are taking you to some of the best matchups across the Triad.
Guys, can you believe it's the last week of the regular season?
Crazy.
No, I can't, but I do believe we're going to start with our GTCC game of the week, Randleman at Eastern Randolph.
Let's take you there. Fast forward late in the first quarter, Stratton Barwick handing it off. Wildcats about to score. Nope, just short. At the 1 yard line here, Devontae Brooks punching it in. We heard his name a lot tonight. Eastern Randolph leading 7-0. Randleman struggling. Christian Long trying to make something happen using his legs to get the first down. But then, a few plays later, Irvad Cassidy picking him off, taking it in for 6. Wildcats leading 14-0. Shortly after, Long throws it perfectly to
someone else?
Yeah, the wrong guy.
Oh, no.
This time to A.J. Randall. This is just becoming a disaster for the Tigers. He doesn't bring it back, but the Wildcats capitalize on this turnover. Brooks taking it in. Eastern Randolph up 21-0 before the half, going on to win it 28-13.
All right, we are just getting started. Still ahead on the Fever. Conference titles and unbeaten regular seasons were at stake tonight. East Forsyth took on West Forsyth with bragging rights at stake. Highlights from this one and many more coming up next.
Welcome back. One of the Triad's biggest rivalry games went down tonight as East Forsyth met up with West Forsyth. Early on, Trenton Dozier runs it in. Eagles with the first score of the game, 6-0. Then Cayman Chaplin punches it in for the Titans to take the 1-point lead, but then we go back to the Eagles. Dozier gets the handoff, gets outside, and check this out, he breaks a couple of tackles and then goes on to score from 19 yards out. East Forsyth back on top, and it looks like it'll stay that way. Jalen Alexander-Rayner goes up top, finds Keyshawn Brown for the touchdown. Eagles D comes up big. O'Shea Fernandez with the pick, taking it in. East Forsyth goes on to win it 53-7.
Eastern Guilford and Dudley met up tonight. The Mid-State 3A title going to the winner. Let's start with the Panthers D, particularly number 99, Logan Wright, the all-time sack leader at Dudley High School. Adds another to his total.
Wow.
You got to go check out Jalen's story on his impressive career. Panthers on offense now. Andrew Atmore dropping back and finds Nazir Newkirk in the end zone right here. Those two, just special connection all year long. Wildcats with the ball after a long kickoff return. QB Tyreek Boyd on the QB keeper. Gets tackled just short of the end zone, but they eventually would score just one play later. But just before halftime, Atmore dropping back again, finding Newkirk, shaking the tackler there, and scoring. Dudley defeats Eastern Guilford 51-13.
Every team's goal is to finish the regular season undefeated. Tonight, Oak Grove looked to finish their mission against Central Davidson. Now, these two teams combined for only one loss coming into Friday night, and the Spartans, they're going to get on the board first. It's the junior Corbin Miller taking the toss and punching his way in for the TD 7-0 Central. Now, fast forward to the third quarter. It's 4th and goal for the Spartans, and it's Miller again. And this run's even tougher, bruising his way into the end zone, giving Central Davidson a 14-3 lead. But here come the Grizzlies. 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and it's Connor Crease dropping back and finding a wide open Jake Smith in the end zone to make it 14-10 Central. After Oak Grove forces a 3-and-out, they find themselves knocking on the door with only seconds left, and it's a reverse. Evan Walters takes the end around in for the score to give Oak Grove the lead with 40 seconds left. They go on to win it 16-14.
And we keep the ball in Davidson County and check in with Ledford and North Davidson. Let's kick it off in the first quarter here, where North Davidson's Gavin Hill, he's looking around and he's going to air this one out, hitting Ethan Snyder for a beautiful 52-yard throw, putting them in great field position. The Black Knights were on a roll, but not for long. Ledford's Brandon Martinez Flores sacks Hill, holding North Davidson to just a field goal. They're up 3-0. Now to the second quarter, Ledford's Nathan Carr hits Camden White for 44 yards, just shy of the end zone. They wouldn't waste this opportunity either. Ledford's Alex Sanford finds the end zone from 3 yards out. Ledford goes up 7-3, and they're not going to look back. Ledford cruises to a 42-24 victory.
Page wrapped up the regular season at home against Southeast Guilford. First quarter, and Southeast Guilford is going to have the ball. Bryson Serrano passing it deep. Mark Tillman coming down with it and going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown. Now, Page is going to get the ball next. Nick Williamson is going to go back, finds Amonte Pagisi for some yards.
Almost took
but
out that photographer.
was not enough for a touchdown. They'd have to actually settle for a field goal, making it 14-3. Second quarter, and it's Page's ball again. Blackwell hangs on to the ball, running it in for the touchdown. Unfortunately, the Pirates can't overcome the deficit. Falcons win 34-17.